Hello, friend Mormo here, and do you want to sell more of your horror products? Stick around, and I'm going to tell you how you can increase your horror sales dramatically using dynamic back end strategies. And then after you learn that, I'll tell you how you can get one of my horror training movies that'll teach you a skill that you can use to grow your horror business. So stick around. But first, getting a customer is not easy. Getting a visitor to decide that he or she wants to buy the product or service you're offering, getting out their credit card and giving you their hard earned money is not a piece of cake. Most visitors to your internet site, 97 to 99% of them, if you're lucky, will not buy your product. They turn away from your site, your offer, and they will probably never return. In other words, if you work hard, if you use the right techniques, and if you're talented, maybe you'll get 1 to 3% of your people who visit your site to buy. But it's not easy. First, you need to make sure you actually get enough visitors to your site. And if you use paid advertising like pay-per-click search engines, this will cost you money. If you plan on getting visitors for free, this will take you time. You need to make sure that your visitor is persuaded to buy. And if he or she, just a second, won't buy the very first time they visit your site, you need to get them to come back again later. Getting a first time customer, takes a bit of effort, but the efforts are worth it because once you have that customer, he will be a valuable asset. Your customer will become your main income source. Why? Because your already existing customers are much more likely to buy from you again and again. By calling this by calling this customer lifetime value, you're putting a name to it and a value. How much will your average customer buy from you over the next 10 to 15 years? Customer lifetime value. The online businesses that make the most money are the ones that know how to use their existing customer base to maximize profits. I guess the old saying that you need to take care of your customer is particularly true on the internet. I'll give you an example. A guy called John runs a site where he sells a product for $100. He gets a small amount of visitors, 100 visitors a day. That's 3,000 visitors a month. He manages to sell to 1% of his visitors, which means he sells for 3,000 a month. He gets 30 new customers a month. After a year, he's earned $36,000 from his 360 customers. His friend Neil runs a site too. He gets 100 visitors a day and sells a product that costs $100 and manages to sell to 1% of his customers. 30 new customers a month, 360 customers a year. What a coincidence, right? Anyway, Neil has got a really nice product, a product people love. He also offers great customer service. Neil's customers like him very much. They wouldn't mind buying from him again. After his first 12 months online, Neil sends all of his 360 customers an email offering a second product, a so-called back-end product. This doesn't take him long. After all, it's just one email. The second product is a little more expensive. It costs $300, but it is a product that his customers really need, a product they want. He knows this because he asked them in his survey what product they would be interested in, what products they really needed. Since Neil is a great guy offering great products and excellent customer service, as many as 30% of his customers buy the second product. That's 108 people. Now here's the interesting bit. The second product costs 300, which means that Neil has an additional yearly income of $32,400. Look at the figures. Neil has doubled his yearly income just by selling the second product to 30% of his customers. He hasn't had to go to great lengths to get new customers, but he's using his existing customers to double his profits. John makes 30,000 a year, Neil makes 62,400. And the one and only difference is that Neil sends out one extra email. Neil still only gets 100 visitors a day. He still only gets 1% of them to buy his first product, but he offers them all a second back-end product. He maximizes the profit potential of his customer base. Strategies like back-end offers and concepts like lifetime value shifts the focus from the short-sighted, take the money and run strategy that is so much in use on the internet today. You've seen these sites all over. They only focus on getting a massive amount of traffic and then selling visitors an overpriced product that doesn't deliver what is promised. Customers feel fooled. Why would they ever want to buy from this salesman again? The more successful sites focus on building a strong relationship with their customers, and your main goal shouldn't be to make sure your customers are satisfied. You want them to be extremely satisfied. If you deliver the goods, your customers will trust you more, and if you have their trust, you can sell them anything. Here are just a few pointers of how you can establish a great relationship with your customers. 1. Delivering a great product. Give your customers exactly what they want, and then some more. One of the best ways to get people to buy from you again is to only sell high quality products. If you ever consider selling a crap, overpriced product, ask yourself why you'd want to lose all that future income from your customers. 2. Responding quickly. When you run an online business, you'll get a lot of email. People will ask you about all kinds of things, and they will expect answers immediately. Set up autoresponders to make sure they get a pre-written email the minute they send you one. Tell them that you've gotten their email and that you will read it within the next 24 hours. And make sure you do. When you've read it, always reply to them, even if you can't answer their questions. 3. Taking care of customers after purchase. Too many online businesses forget about their customers once they've bought the product. And if they take the time to write to them again, it's only because they're trying to push another product. Don't get me wrong, you want to push that second product, but consider at least pretending that you care about how your customer is doing. Sending an email doesn't cost a penny. Why not send more emails where you're not trying to sell them anything? In the long run, this strategy will make you sell more. Ask how they're getting on with their product, give them tips, give them a free gift, congratulate them on their birthday, etc. Care more and you'll sell more. The bottom line, think long term. Realize that your existing customers will buy from you again and again if you just let them. Let them. And thanks so much for watching. I learned a lot. Hopefully, you learned a lot about selling your product and having return customers and repeat business and everything. And real quick, I'd like for you to go check out moremozine.com and there you can enter your email, and I'll email you a free movie called Mesolimbic Horror Marketing Part 1. It's my best movie. I decided to give away my best and my favorite movie that I've made, and you can get it for free just by entering your email at mormozine.com. And so be sure and do that. And thanks so much. And that's all.